So let's talk about the best bank to use for Airbnb host. So whether you are brand new to Airbnb or you've been using Airbnb for quite some time, having a bank account that your money goes into for a business rather than your personal is pretty critical to making sure you can keep track of everything when it comes to income and expenses and have your bookkeeping done nicely. Now you can see here, I'm actually on the earnings page for my Airbnb just to kind of show you that, this is what I actually have. And we've been doing really well since December of 2021. We're actually about to hit our 1 year marker here within the next month when it comes to Airbnb. And we're very excited. So I want to share with you which bank account we use and why I think it's such a great one to utilize for Airbnb. Now I'm going to switch over to our Airbnb bank account that we use. But before I do that, I just want to show you, so with our transaction history, so our last one was $4,555. And you can see that amount right over here in our Airbnb bank account. And the reason I want to do that, I just want to show people that this is what I actually use. And I'm not just talking about it because I have an affiliate with them in the show notes, because I do, and it helps me make more videos, but I do actually love this software and this bank account, I should say. And the reason for this is because this account, which is called Novo Bank, this is an account that I've been using not just for my Airbnb, but also for my YouTube content, whether it's this YouTube channel or my main True Financials channel. I actually utilize these. Now, granted, I actually have two Novo accounts because I have actually two separate businesses, but that's how much I really, really like them. So you can see here, this is like the main page of Novo. And the reason this is so great is, one, it's entirely free to open up your account. So it doesn't actually cost you anything to have a Novo account. And there's no additional fees for just holding your account open. So if maybe you're not bringing in a lot of money or you're just getting started, that's also great because you're not going to have to worry about these extra little fees that really build up and cost small businesses, honestly, a lot of money. So on the main page, you can see your balance. Reserves are kind of like your savings account, just putting money aside. You can make payments to companies. So I have like cleaning services, or I have my own other companies that I had to send money to. You can see recent activities over here. So you got like our electricity bill or water bill for it, Hulu account as well for the Airbnb. They integrate with a lot of other apps. So if you're a Airbnb that maybe has other charges that you can use for like Stripe, or you want to connect to QuickBooks for accounting, they have that available. If you have other services that you, again, provide, you can also do invoices. And we talked about earlier, reserves are kind of like a savings account for your stuff. You can also deposit money, which, if you need to get started with some capital in there, it tells you how much you've made so far, which is obviously with the Airbnb, just that one. They do have a referral bonus as well too for people that want to sign up. I always have it in the show notes because, again, it helps support out the channel, and you need money to be able to continue doing what you do, so that helps support us. But you get a nice little bonus sometimes as well too. This does change, so don't kind of take that for its word, because some months it could be $20, some months there's no bonus. But because it's free to utilize and it's so simple and easy, I do just recommend it regardless of any bonus that you might get. So if you actually go down at the bottom, you can see there's like an activities. This just shows you all your transactions that we saw a little glimpse of it, but you see all your transactions. You can search for things as well too. If you wanted to, you can click on move money. You can see right here, you can make payments. You can transfer back to your personal bank account. You could even do instant transfers as well too, to Venmo or PayPal, which is really cool if you need money at a very quick time period. You could also deposit checks. So if you have people paying you either through Airbnb or some other, obviously with Airbnb, it's all done through the app. But again, if you have other business ventures where you're getting a check, you can go ahead and deposit on here as well. The really great thing is with Airbnb, when they send the money and it comes into this account, it takes about 1 day from when Airbnb says they're going to send it, and then when we get it. And then when I transfer it to my personal bank, I don't use the instant transfer because there is sometimes fees. So transferring from here to my personal bank, it takes about a day or two, it says. And I would say that's pretty accurate. I say most of the time it's about a business day, and every once in a while, maybe it might go to 2 business days. But it's really, really great in that aspect. Now, you do get a debit card with this account as well, too. It is MasterCard, so it works everywhere, whether you're online or in a store. You can also do the virtual card on your Apple account or your Google phone. And so you get a lot of these great features with this and the debit card on there. And then, of course, you get your statements as well, too. So that way, you can put it with your accounting, which is obviously very important. And then we talked about earlier with app integrations. This is really cool. You can just click on the right where it says apps, and then you can see all these extra features. But because Airbnb does such a great job, like I don't really need to use any of these with those ones. But when it comes to accounting, I have a Wave account, so it connects directly there. So it makes it so easy for accounting because it just pulls everything from my activities feed and my statements, and it just does it really, really really nicely. Again, this is entirely free. I've never had a fee on either this account or my YouTube account when it comes to utilizing this, and I've had the YouTube one for well over, I think, a year and a half at this point, and have just been very satisfied with the service that Novo provides. Just being able to run my business efficiently without having to worry about minimum balances, having the account open for, a certain amount of time and getting benefits or anything. I get everything right away for having my account open. You obviously do need to have like an LLC to be able to go through this process, or have some forms of identification for being able to create the account. But if you do have those things, if you are ready to go to be able to either start your account or, get ready with bringing in an income, check out the link down below to go ahead and get started with your Novo account. But what you can actually do too is check out my video right over here on screen. I will actually take you step by step on all the questions it's going to ask you for going ahead and opening your account, so you can see the process while I'm going through it as well.